Base resonator here. I am going to be using a bloom because this came in the mail. Thank you, Julie. And this 8-inch circle mold it came from a very cheap place. I'm not going to point out who it was, but there are marks right in the middle that I don't know if you can see them. It looks like somebody put a hot burner on there. So I'm definitely going to have to put a top coat after I remove it from the mold. But these other two pink molds are really nice ones. And so I will pour those in, and I'm going to be using, I've got to work fast because I'm using this thin viscosity resin that has already gone up. I mixed it up. It's still full of bubbles, but I don't want to put it into the bubble machine, anti-bubble machine, because I will end up overheating, even though I have it in a ridiculously large bucket. And there's one drop of this, 2 and 3 into 1 ounce. And I'm going to be using some very bright, cool looking alcohol inks that are from Bad Resin. They're the shimmer alcohol. I got a purple, a yellow, a blue, a green, and a red. I don't know if I'm going to make it that many into all of them, but definitely in the larger I will be able to get that. It's heating up super fast. I'm afraid there's going to be bubbles all over the place, but I don't know. I'm trying this resin. I think it's a bad batch, and maybe that's why they're no longer making it. But it's from Counterculture DIY, the thin viscosity. Okay, my white is all mixed up for my bloom. Need to get it into the bag. And that's even warming up already. Goodness. And it's 78 degrees in this room. I don't know what the deal is. I mixed it for 4.5 minutes, but it goes fast. So I'm under the impression I've got a bad batch, and there's not much you can do about it. And it already, I just finished mixing before I went on with the camera, and it's already at 100 degrees. You can't see the bubbles in there. Okay, I'm just gonna start pouring into these molds. You'll definitely see bubbles in here. Don't know if I have enough to do all 3 of these. I should be able to. Oh, I have one more surprise. I'm going to be using a Let's Resin metallic alcohol ink in the middle. It's the white silver. Okay, I have just enough to do that much. Could try scraping that out. But then that will just slow my time down even more, and I'll end up having a flash cure. Even though this isn't... And people were saying, you have too small of a bucket or too small of a mixing thing. This is not too small. It's a 2.5 quart wide open mouth thing, so don't tell me it's... Okay. Okay, the temperature of the white is already 102. I really need to get rid of some of these bubbles. I'm going to do something. Hopefully I don't dread this. I just had to get rid of some of those bubbles. They were just ridiculous. I know. Just spray that. But I can still see a big old bubble hanging out along the edge over here. Why is it bubbles always try and hang out in the places where they are most ridiculous place to try and get them? Can't see them until the last minute, and then it's too late. Come on. Do that one more time. Do that to me one more time. Okay, sorry. I heard a song in my head. Had to get it out. I was, and I'm going to go ahead and do this right now. I've got some from Tropical Glitz, this diamond splinters. They're little pieces of glass shards. This is going to be my center. Hopefully I get it right in the middle and that they will sink. Nah, pretty close. I know I wouldn't have time later on, so I'm doing it now. Sink. Sink, I say. Looks like a little tornado or hurricane there. Okay, now. Okay. And I have to shake these because they got a lot of solids in them. And I'm putting that silver right over the silver metal flakes. So it shouldn't interfere with it too much. A lot of times with these metallic alcohol inks, they do some crazy stuff. Okay, purple. And I shook these up ahead of time because they had some sediment going on. On this bigger one, I'm going to put 3 drops of each color. And on the littler ones, just 1. You know what? I don't have time to unscrew those things. Okay, yellow opposite the purple. Because if they have a tendency to cancel each other out. choose another color. One of these to go twice. Maybe the green. Yeah, let's do the green. I say the green, it's not even coming out. Come on now. I'm running out of time. There we go. Ooh. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1. See, this is heating up so fast. Wow. Goodness. Piping must commence now. This bag is hot. Not going to have time to play around with this. Man, that is almost too hot to hold. What is the deal here? Going as fast as I can with this. And I don't see this blooming at all. Don't know if it's going to. It'd be nice if it would, but this resin might just be too stinking hot. Wow, that was craziness. Okay, get this stuff out the way. It's still moving a little bit, but not like I would like it to. Well, sorry about that. Camera decided to move on me. my camera memory is getting full, so I am this stuff. It's 103, 130 in that big one, 107 there. I'm gonna see if I can try and get some of this to move, get some of that to bloom, even though it didn't want to. Trying to salvage any way that I can use this resin. I bought a gallon or 2 gallons of it, and it's just not working like it needs to. Sorry about that. It's actually trying to bloom, but this resin got so stinking hot so fast. There's no way to... I mean, this cures faster than it lets resin 4-hour stuff. Just not wanting to move. And I can understand if it were the summertime and I had no AC on in here, but that's not the case. This is just ridiculously crazy resin. It's trying to bloom, but just not being allowed to. I would venture that I had less than 12 minutes to work to get this, after I mixed, to get it in there. And to add patterns. Trying. It's the best I can do. I just gotta let it wait. Come back at you later. Well, it's the morning. And the colors were there, but they did not spread, and the bloom did not happen. This resin, look at all the micro bubbles that I was not able to get out because it heated up so fast. Man, what a disappointment. I'm going to contact the company and let them know. Well, like I said last night, it was an experiment to see if this was going to work for me or not. This one actually tried to bloom, but it just got so hot so fast. I went back and looked at my beginning part of this video, and it was 14 minutes long, and it had already set. Wow. Micro bubbles everywhere. The colors were there, but what a shame. Well, live and learn, I guess.